kiddos, I'm Sasha. I'm a little random. Welcome and welcome back. Alright, so we have an unboxing, but it's not plants, it is orchids. So as you should have seen from the title, so I'm really excited about this. I ordered from Etsy, and I ordered 4 orchids, very baby orchids, so it wasn't a whole lot. I don't know what they are because this is a mystery box, or a, you know, I know what types I'm getting, but I don't know what the type names are in this, that, and the other. So I should have 2 of one, 2 of another, and then 1 random one that could be anything. Could be one of the 2 that I picked, or one of the other options that were in there. So, oh, I didn't even show you the box. Look at that. First of all, can we talk about the sky high wrapping paper? Clouds. I love it. It's awesome. And there's a fragile on it. So, always appreciate that. So let's see what we got here. This is what the box looks like. We have a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Alright, so yep, we got 5 in there. So let's see what we got here. This is orchid. Okay, this is the care. I'm going to take time to read this on the break because I will be potting these up today. These come bare stemmed. So I will be reading this because I have no idea. These are 2 new species that I have not had previously. I found this to be a great deal, so I went for it, okay? They should still be easy, but let's see. So let me just take them out. Everything, it should be labeled, and I believe with a picture attached to it. So I'm trying to make sure I have them all upright before okay, I'm excited. All right, so let's get this started. Let me move the blade so we don't cut ourselves. I'm going to start with the one that I originally ordered this for. I'm going to start with the Dendrobium, okay? Dendrobium orchids, I'm fairly new to, well, I'm absolutely new to, and I love it. They're all wrapped in this. This is awesome. It's a care sheet, okay? Love it. So, I'm absolutely new to Dendrobium, but what I'll do is I will just try to figure out how the best way to do this now. Oh, these are good roots. I'm going to just pull them out for now and show you the cover, and then I'll unwrap them because I do want to take a picture of that's going to be pretty. Burana Blue Angel Dendrobium number 2. Okay. So we have that. Let's do the other one. So purple seems to be a trend I'm seeing. Dang Blue Dendrobium. Again, nice roots I can see. I love the little felt paper that we're putting this. It won't focus. I'm so sorry. My camera sucks. This is a Samsung something. I don't know. So we have that. Those are the 2 Dendrobium. Okay, so this is good. This is good. The other 2 are the other 2 that I ordered in the packaging. The last one is the random extra that he gave me. So let's do the Tolumnia. I'm going to skim through some of the care on this when I'm repotting. So, because I have no idea. Oh, this came in a little pot. So, let's see. What is this one? Ooh. Gyrec Flyer Cherry Red. I'm still going to show it to you even though it's not very clear. Okay? Alright, that's pretty. That's pretty. Okay, we got a little red. I have been looking to get some red into into my collection of orchids. Ooh, that is really pretty. Tolumnia Gyrac Rainbow Pink Crystal. Okay. Can you see that? That's a little better. Oh, but that's going to be really pretty. I'm going to do closer up pictures. Hopefully I've showed them as I showed them. I'm really excited about this. We have some purple, some red, some rainbow pink crystal. This is going to be nice. Okay. Oh, we still have one more. So excited, so excited. Okay. This one is a Cattleya. I do have a Cattleya. I have been able to get a Cattleya to, I'm still waiting for my other Cattleya to bloom. So we're going to see how well this is. But let's see what this looks like. Cattleya Yangdong Red Star. That's going to be pretty. All these really look healthy compared through the little baggie. I love this little baggie that they're all coming in. It's just, it's very cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, my Cattleya. Okay. I'm going to position these and give you a quick overview, and then we're going to take them out and see what they look like. Okay? All right. Okay, so we have the Dendrobium Burana Blue Angel, the Dendrobium Aredang Blue, the Cattleya Yuandong Red Star, the Tolumnia Gyrac Flyer Cherry Red, and the Tolumnia Gyrac Pink Rainbow Pink Crystal. Love it. So, look at what we got here. Love it. All right, so let's get back to the whole screen so I can finish unboxing these. Okay, so let's see if we can get this done in a timely manner because I'm running out of battery space. I got like 24 minutes that I have that I can use. So let's get this started. Let's start with the Dendrobium. Let's look at this. Okay, so Dendrobium. This is the Burana Blue Angel. Okay. This is what the roots look like. This is a cane orchid. That's what these are. And this should actually be blooming size if I'm correct. Oh, backwards. Okay. And then we have Dendrobium Aredang Blue. So this is much smaller, but the roots still look pretty decent. They're very dry, but that was said that they would be. I'm definitely need to soak these in some water to let them kind of reacclimate. But this is the Aredang Blue. Very, very small, but very, I hear they grow pretty quickly. This is the Cattleya. I don't know if this is blooming size, but it looks very healthy, except for like this one leaf that's a little dead. The Cattleya roots are always very genteel and sensitive, so be very careful with these. In my experience, I could be wrong, but in my experience, they have been very genteel. But look at that. Look at that. Okay. All right, so Tolumnia. Tolumnia, this one is in a little basket, if I can get it out. I'm probably going to take it out of the basket and put it in something. Actually, you know what? I don't know. I may have a little itty bitty pot for this because these really do get small. But this is the Gyrac Flyer Red Cherry. Okay. Sorry, I don't think I did that with the Cattleya. Hold on, let's do the Cattleya again. Okay. All right, all right. All right. I may need to create a little pot for these little Tolumnia. They're much too small for the pots that I pulled out. This one is extremely small. It did come with a bucket, so boom. But I'm actually really, I think this might be the one I'm most excited for, just because it's so different. I'm not even a fan of pink, but I mean, it is what it is. It says call him a name. And not just because it's rainbow. I'm not that much of a girl anyway. So you see how much smaller this is compared to this? Yeah, so all right. So I do have some media ready, and let's pot these up. All right, so we're back. We are going to start with the Cattleya and some care instructions there. So Cattleya, I do have one. I have not gotten it to bloom yet, so let's just go ahead and actually pay attention to what we're doing here. So first, I put this on my little plant. I love that they sent little pictures and everything. Both of these came from Amazon. Fits in there so that I can soak easily. Okay. And I printed little tags for all of these with the date and everything on it. Oh, you can't see. Hold on. I don't know, but yeah, you get the joke. You get the gist. All right, so for my Cattleya, in my particular environment, I do like to do a moss bark blend. So with this one, I have just a little bit of each. Probably 2/3 bark, 1/3 moss, and I'm just going to, these are the roots, of course, put that in there. Now with Cattleya, you don't want to cover the pseudobulb, but this one doesn't really have any just yet, so we're just going to be very gentle. I'm actually going to do a mix with and alternate bark, straight bark, just because this pot is a little bit bigger than it needs to be, even though I have heard that Cattleya grow pretty quickly. I've had mine for a little bit, so it does grow pretty quickly, especially since I fertilize it at half strength every watering. But this is particularly small, and I don't want to rot it, okay? I definitely don't want to rot it. So I am just going to alternate. Now, one of the things I do also want you to understand is you definitely want to push it down. But when you're doing a all moss or a moss and bark mix, what I do encourage you to do is do your top layer with just bark. And I say that because sunlight, which this does need, medium to bright light, preferably bright light, makes your orchid mix turn green. So anything that is sphagnum moss will grow algae. I'm sorry, will grow algae. It's just unsightly. It doesn't hurt the plants or anything. Algae is actually a healthy thing, but it's just unsightly. I don't like the way it looks on my particular on orchids in particular. Other stuff not so much. Like I don't mind it on carnivorous plants and things like that, but I don't really need that with my orchids. So I also have to figure out a place to put all of these because, and we're gonna do this. So now we have that. Yay! Okay, so I actually want to do, yeah, there we go. All right, so that's one. Yay! I'm gonna leave that here. And then we have the Dendrobium. So let's switch out the paperwork for the Dendrobium. The Cattleya needs bright light. It needs well-draining soil. I'm sorry, well-draining substrate. in my particular environment, because it does dry out pretty quickly, is why I'm doing a mix of sphagnum moss and bark. Fertilizer, as I said, I fertilize half strength every watering, and that's just how that goes. Bright lights, temperatures need to be between 60 degrees and up, 80 degrees during the day, and of course humidity helps all of these. So we're gonna do the next one. So this is the Dendrobium, I believe. This is the Dendrobium. Yeah, Dendrobium. And these are the roots. So again, because of the size of the pot, and these out here grow very quickly, even quicker than Cattleya. Because of the size of the pot, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do a blend first. Going to do a blend first. And let's see, is that? Yeah, I'm going to do a blend first. And then I'm going to do just bark. Let's see. Yeah, you want to make sure that the canes, these right here, are above the substrate, you know, whatever it is that you're using, because they need air, okay? I do know that much from my little bit of research that I've done when these were on their way. So definitely make sure that these are not covered. Definitely make sure these are not covered. Now, what I also recommend, which I did not do today, is when you are repotting an orchid, soak your substrate, okay? Whatever it is you're using, soak that first, because especially if you have dry roots, it's going to be much more gentler and less of a shock if you do soak your substrate, okay? You can also soak your actual plant roots. I just prefer to do the substrate. I feel like it's less of a shock of a sorts than just soaking the plant and then putting it in something damp, especially if it's been traveling for a while. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Tell me if I'm wrong. But so far, my plants have been fine the way that I have done it thus far. So we're just going to, oh, you can't really see, can you? So I have 2 Dendrobiums, so we will probably fast forward the second. Okay. All right, so I'm really trying to make sure we don't cover the canes. Now I will say, as far as the mix that I have in the bag, this is fairly damp. I do keep it stored damp, but I did add a little extra bark. So again, just make sure your where's mine? Okay, there we go. All right. This is gorgeous. Okay. I love it. All right, so that's that one. So this one I'm actually really excited about too. I wish I had a bigger picture of it. Maybe I can find it on their website. We shall see. Now, I don't have excuse me. I don't have a little filtered cup for this 3-inch pot, but obviously I have to put it in a 3-inch pot because this is just it's the perfect size. I just don't have a little cup with the slots on the side for this one. I do for the next 2, just not for this one. And since this one has the has fairly small roots, but not quite as small as the Tolumnia, I'm saving the small slotted pots for the Tolumnia. Okay. But this is the Dendrobium Burana Blue Angel. Okay. All right. So we're going to do the same. We're actually going to, because this likes moisture a little bit more, I'm going to because in this such a small pot, I'm going to actually do something strange and not do the bark layer except for on top. I have no logic for that. I'm just giving it a try to see what happens. This does look fairly healthy, so I'm not really concerned. If it dries out too quickly, I can always change the substrate. But if it stays moist for too long, again, I can change the substrate, but I do risk rot. But I really just want to see how this goes. I am going to do the bark layer, though, as I said before. So, again, you don't want to cover your canes too much. That's a really big piece of perlite. So this mix really is a blend of things, if I'm honest. I did get an orchid whose mix I really liked. So I kind of just stretched it by putting it in with something that I already had. So that's why I have some large chunky perlites in some of these. Again, not an exact science, and I'm not an exact science person, so everything's fine. It's fine. And if it's not, we'll figure it out very shortly, won't we? Okay. So, let's see here. Okay. Okay. I will be soaking these afterwards. Let me put that there. I may not have space for all of these, huh? Tolumnia. I really am sketchy about putting this very small one into a pot. So what I may actually do, I wish I had my little itty bitty pot. I'll find it later. But I wish I had decided this before. I would have used this cup for that. But what can you do? What can you do? I'm going to do this just in all bark, honestly, because I'm really nervous about it rotting. I'll do one layer, one very small layer of the mix just to cover the bottom. And then the rest I'll just do in bark because it's really small. Like, look at that. Look at that. That's not a whole lot of root right there. So I'm going to fill this. You know, I'm not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the little cup that it came in. And I do have a hold on, there's actually a newspaper around here. I don't think I noticed that before. Okay, and I'm just going to do the mix in here as much as I can because this is a very small pot. Can you see this? This is a 3-inch. I don't know what that is. That's a 1-inch. Like, it's cute though. It's so cute. I swear, it's adorable. So we are going to pack that in, and hopefully we'll be okay with this Tolumnia. Okay. I'll just throw that in there. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but this is the smallest one and my most anticipated one. So I do know what I'll put this in. What I'll do is I will do a final look on all of these. Which basically take about the same care. The only difference I can say that I have really seen in the care sheets is that, and in my research, is that Tolumnia do tend to like to be in sphagnum moss, but they're so small I really just don't want to rot them. And Dendrobium really like a lot of bright light. The Cattleya is somewhere in the middle of all of those, but all of them like to dry out. With the exception of dry out before watering, with the exception of, okay, so Dendrobium like to stay moist when they're in seedling or small size. When they're mature, then they like to dry out. So I think I did good with this so far. I do have one more Tolumnia that I'm going to pot up. Now it's funny because I get mixed reviews on the Tolumnias. Some people say to leave them in these little pots and just water them every day. I'm not watering this every day. I'm sorry, not doing it. I'm not watering anything every day but myself in the shower. Okay. However, these little roots do not particularly want to come out. So what I'll probably do, I'm going to soak this one, come back, and then we'll figure out how we're going to do the rest of this. Okay, so we can see after wetting this that this looks much different. I don't know if you remember what it looked like before, but this is definitely healthy roots. They turn nice and green. All right, so ain't nothing to it but to do it. Put that in my lap. All right, let's get this party started. All right. Okay. And we are going to make sure that the roots aren't too tangled up. And all right, so get that in there. Yes, I'm making a mess. I realize this. I'm fine with it. I have to clean it up, so don't worry about it. Okay. Okay. And all right. Okay. So I am going to see if I can remember to do a 1 month update on these to see if they have grown any. Let's see. Cover the moss. And last but not least, plop, plop, fizz, fizz. All right, we are boiling, baby. Wow. So then we have that one there. All right, so I'm excited about how this is going. I'm going to get rid of this right here. I'm going to line them up. So let's do that. I have another pot like this. I'll probably change the color that it's in. I believe I have a white one. We'll see. And this is our finale of orchids. And I'm really excited. Aren't you excited? We'll see you in a month, right? All right, so I'm really excited about these orchids. I can't wait to see how they grow, if I can get them to bloom. Because as I said, the Dendrobium and the Tolumnias are brand new to me. Now, the Tolumnias do tend to stay very small. I don't know if I mentioned that, but they do tend to stay very small. And the Dendrobium get really big. So I got two complete opposites of plants here. The Dendrobium do, like, they bust out. They just spread and cane over and cane over cane, and they have a good old time. Tolumnias are more like my height, you know, they stay small. Cattleyas are kind of varied, so it really just depends on the species and how well you take care of them. The only thing, these are very beautiful. The only thing I will say is I have one yellow tip, and that's right there. It's fine. It's fine. We can work through it. That's a Dendrobium. As I said, these should bloom pretty quickly. I mean, not bloom, grow pretty quickly. So If I keep it healthy, it'll be fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to soak them and make sure everything is nicely moist. I have to figure out where I'm going to put them. So, because this is what my orchid table looks like right now, so I may need to move some things around. Okay. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy your day. Don't forget to like, thumbs up, and subscribe. Don't be strangers. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know your tips, tricks, and ideas, and I will just see you laters.